Hello everyone. Today's video is going to be about the high anime situation. And if you don't know what high anime is piracy anime website. Now if you don't know what's going on with high anime shut down randomly out of nowhere, out of the blue. When you look up high anime, it says, "Oh, we're down. We sorry for what happened. We are shut down for now." And this is what I think what actually is going on with high anime. High anime is like more like a bigger um piracy anime one besides Crunchyroll, but Crunchyroll isn't really a piracy anymore as it turned into a company after it grew big. But High Anime is a piracy company that is a well, not a company, but High Anime is just like piracy website like other website you've probably seen before. But High Anime is like one of like a a good one besides like other anime websites that are shit nowadays, but like or boring, but like eh. Um, High Anime is like what they were doing, and a lot of companies tried to shut it down for decades until they finally got it down. Now, of course, they are more likely to make another website, which is not a problem. It's not a problem to deal with. They can make a new one for y'all. It's just like the companies that shut it down are greedy as hell, like companies like Disney or Crunchyroll. And they finally won because technically they lost billions and millions of dollars when High Anime was out. Also, yes, I came back from Florida for my vacation. But anyways, back to what I was saying. High Anime is it's like more bigger. It made more money than Disney and Crunchyroll combined. It was like one of the top ones for it because people were actually buying into their pro. I believe they had pro in there for like if you want more better experience in it. So, but it was cheaper than Crunchyroll, and Crunchyroll has a monthly pay subscription to even use that website. So I don't know. Crunchyroll is like very shit with anime, really, in my opinion. But at least they made one good point about like one anime, and it's a romance anime about um, you know, about Rent a Girlfriend. But a lot of but Crunchyroll is like very, I heard, like terrible with like trying to watch any type of anime you want to watch, considering you can watch any other. Now that, well, if you have the app of High Anime, it's probably the same situation as I also have the app of High Anime. It's probably like, well, it's not really High Anime, it has an exclamation mark. Oh shit, it's still up for some reason. The app is up, but I think the website is down. Look, this is the High Anime website app, by the way. It's still up. So I think, I don't, wait, let me check on Opera GX. I can use a website for this shit. Um, but High Anime is like is a big deal. Like, oh yeah, it's still down, sadly enough. But High Anime is like but um, now you can't because the website is down. But there is other websites for it for like free anime. Now I'm not going to say what the website just in case because they're going to try to find because they're cracking down on like um piracy websites. And I'm not going to say any website I know of or seen because I've seen it on TikTok or not going to favor it, so y'all can find it because the company could just secretly be like, oh, let me look into your account, and bam, they can shut them down and look into the comments and blah blah blah. A lot of websites have been shut down because of these, because of them. And why? Like, they do this because they want money. And companies that do this just don't care about their user base because they just want money. That's what Crunchyroll wants. They want money. They want money. Crunchyroll used to be like a good like website. It used to be big with like people back in the day apparently. But it was so bad that it was very laggy. It was very bad at a time. And it became a subscription base, people abandoned Crunchyroll, and ever since Crunchyroll was abandoned, Crunchyroll has been buying into these websites that are using these animes to that have animes in them that they don't even have in them yet. Now Crunchyroll is probably like the most successful one. I'm not going to complain. Crunchyroll is like probably the only one you can use for like actual anime, but it's more expensive than Netflix. I'm not joking. If you look at like their subscription is more expensive like than Netflix combined. I'm not joking. Like if you look into like the subscription between Netflix and Crunchyroll, they are very different than each other. And Crunchyroll is like the only one that that has Roku access. I'm not joking, as I have the Roku app. I can look it up for you. But Crunchyroll is like one only app that you use for like back in the day for like anime lovers. Before people started liking anime. Um, to watch the anime. Yeah, okay. Here. This is the proof of like say it says Crunchyroll on Roku channel. This is what I mean. Subscription required, blah blah blah. It says it won't focus, but like it says Crunchyroll Roku channel. That's what it is. Ignore my apps on my but Crunchyroll is like a that's what where most animes you want to watch. Now, if you're wondering what anime I was using as an example, is this one. Some of you, oh shit. That's not what I want to show. This anime I use as an example because I already had a search up because I was going to watch it. It was not good. It was a good anime, but yeah, it was not any subscription I was already in to watch it, so I had to use a website to watch it. And this is how I use any type of anime I want to watch. I go onto a website that I want to use to watch it. Like I go to like the website I'm on right now, but of course, if I want to watch Beastars, I can go on Netflix because I have Netflix subscription with my mom. As this has a Netflix subscription. As you can see, Beastars. It's an anime show. It's another romance anime, but yeah, I'm not recommending you to watch it or anything. It's another cyberpunk anime, basically like cyberpunk, but doesn't really show that bad of a nudity. But if you like furry stuff and want to watch furry anime, there you go. But if you don't have a subscription for a Netflix or Crunchyroll, of course Crunchyroll probably doesn't have it, so I'm not going to be surprised it doesn't have it, or any other companies, because like what but anyways, if you want to watch any animes you want to watch, there is like other websites you can try to find. Like you can search up like anime websites on TikTok, but that's going to be easy for other companies to do that as well. So be careful to not make it public to anyone. Don't be like, oh, this is the website y'all should go on. Like, don't publicly do it. Just share it to your friends, and that's it. Don't be like, oh, here's the website. Don't ever public it, because that's how they crack it down. Don't tweet it. Don't message it. Don't post it on TikTok. Don't do anything. Don't do anything to try to expose that website, because that's how they crack it down. That is actually how they crack it down. That's why I'm not trying to say what website I'm using to watch anime, because it will be too risky to even let them know, because they could easily shut down that website. Now they do have a Twitter and other like shit, but just be careful of like saying what website to use, because now ever since Hi Anime shut down, they're more likely to be motivated to try to shut down other anime privacy website. Now, let me say this. Is Hi Anime illegal? No. As you can pay into it, so technically it made no sense. I'm not joking, it's not very legal, because they have their own subscription, but that's mainly for premium. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, the app is probably down as well. Let me guess. Oh yeah, the app is down. Never mind. I thought the app was up, but it seems the same situation. But I tried to go on a different website. But anyways, looks like the app is down. Never mind. Don't download the app. Don't download it. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Hi Anime is like one and the only website that I would say I like to use if I were to use it. Of course, I used a different website to watch my animes. Now, I don't understand why they shut it down. Like, I understand, like, they don't want to lose money to. Your subscription is like too expensive. It's too expensive to pay in. I don't even get paid on YouTube. I don't even think someone with a big channel would even pay into Crunchyroll as well, because how expensive it is. It's really expensive to pay into Crunchyroll or other like apps that have like animes are like Disney, Hulu. Well, Hulu got bought into Disney, but they haven't gotten into Disney fully yet. Tubi, I believe, has anime. I did see a anime on that when I tried to watch an anime show. But back to what I was saying. Netflix, which we know is ass. Crunchyroll, and I believe there is other websites that I believe there is other like subscription based ones, but of course there's Amazon. But Amazon is like mainly you get to rent the show, and I don't think people would want to buy in the show, so they could just watch it. So I will still include it, but I don't. They're not really subscription based. They're more like you have to buy into it. So yeah, it's kind of shit. But really, it just shows like how companies don't really care about people want they want. They just want money from the people, because if you go into that website and watch it, you're making them lose like millions of dollars, millions of dollars, because they want people to watch that show. Because if you want to watch something like a romance show, or like something like My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, well, whatever that show is called, or any other show that you want to watch or want to see is no longer there because, well, because they shut down a website that you liked because they were threatened to lose a lot of money because of that one website. Now there is other website that they still do lose money from, but they don't know because the website is very private and very niche. So it's very hard for them to find because they use Twitter and not use any other social media platforms. That's why you have to keep it niche. So companies like Disney or Crunchyroll or Netflix, the big freedom anime to watch on, you have to make sure to keep it secret and never tell people. Now, do these companies buy into do these websites buy into the animes you watch? No, but they do have access to them. They have access to the downloads of it, and they know how to upload it. That's how you're able to know the quality is very good. Like with Crunchyroll, the quality of it is like shit, but when you watch on a different website, it's better because of that website, and that website is like very good for it. And when you watch a anime show on that, it's better quality, but you have to deal with like jumping into like a different website because the website I used, it has when you click on something, it jumps in you to a different website, but you have to close it real quick so you can play your video that you want to watch. And I'm not joking, but I wish I can show you, but they're more likely going to use this video to try to find that anime website. But if you want me to tell you what the website I'm using, I can probably just DM you. Well, probably like DM you. Like you can DM me on Twitter or Discord, which you can join in my Discord server in link description. But DM me because I'm not going to say in my server for obvious reasons. But if I do tell you the website, just don't tell anyone else so the website doesn't get shut down. But you can always use their second website. Like, I believe people are telling their second type of website. I posted a video about the whole situation on my TikTok. God damn, I feel like I'm stuffy. I'm not joking. But, yeah, this is from a comment, but you can use this. But they're more like going to track it down. But it's hianime.city. Yeah. So a free website on my YouTube, but this is going to be very risky. So make sure to keep this niche. But I don't care if you react or anything, but just make sure you keep it niche. Make sure your audience, your Twitch audience, your YouTube audience that you are reacting to me, make sure tell them to your audience, pause this video real quick and tell them don't tell anyone any websites that I tell you. Make sure never tell any website that you know of that you personally use for the animes you watch. Make sure to keep it niche and make sure you tell the people you trust to keep it a secret so no one else but make sure to tell them to say, oh, make sure you do not, when they tell their friends, they should also do the same situation. Make sure they know to not tell anyone else so big companies doesn't track us down or track down that website. So, but anyways, that's probably all I have to say for this video, really. The whole situation is kind of like crazy in my opinion, but make sure you don't listen to the big companies or trust them now. But if you like this, like the video and subscribe. And leave a comment and make sure you check the description to join the server. Bye.